Hello, this is Doris Sander, and I'm super excited because I finally finished my January pages in my Hobonichi. And I know the cover says February right now, which means I'm probably way behind in my February pages. Well, there's no probably about it. I'm way behind. But I've got plans. I've been watching Inky Quill and My Life Mitts, and I have plans for some of those empty February pages, I think. But anyway, my little cover is from Coco Daisy, and the little Simon Bunny is too. And I didn't put anything on the back this month because I wanted to enjoy the cherry red. So let's get started. Let me find where I was. Here we go. Yep. So this is where I stopped off here in the last video, and then for some reason it was like a week before I did anything else, and I don't know, I lost my mojo in that week because I started this page and I thought the shopping cart was okay. I mean, the buggy, I would say buggy because I'm a southerner, but I'm saying shopping cart so you'll know what I'm talking about. Well, but there's a picture, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and then I journal about my little grocery run and how I saved 60 bucks. That was a proud moment. Actually, it was 68 bucks. 67 bucks. 69 bucks? You do the math. But yeah, I got frustrated because I forgot to start my journaling on the number line, and so my spacing was off. And then I drew these eggs because we went to the Waffle House, and they looked alright. And then I did this stupid gray shading, like I didn't know what I was doing, and it looked stupid. I don't know, it annoyed me. So then I was frustrated, and I just threw the fire together without even trying, and it's probably the cutest thing on the page. But anyway, I have some memories on paper, so that's all good. And then the next day, I felt better about my doodling life. We watched The Hobbit, and this is Gabriel and I's very favorite scene, both of us. We love it when the little dwarf king comes out riding his big pig. It's just, I laugh every time. We got the movie for Christmas from my sister, his auntie. And Legolas is our favorite character, obviously, because Legolas is such a stud. Yep, so that was cute. And this is Martin Luther King Day here in the States. So I always like to read his I Have a Dream speech every year. I just think it's so profound. It's just an amazing piece of literature. So I copied an excerpt from it over here. And then this is an old James Taylor song about Martin Luther King and his, principles. So I copied some lyrics from that. I'd seen a video online that was just really, really awesome. So I didn't really doodle much there, just a little bit of color and a couple stickers, washi tape. But I like the way it turned out. I like that. This one was tea tasting. My sister, I've been trying to convince myself to drink hot tea without sugar or anything because I need more water in my life and less sugar. So I bought a couple boxes from Kroger, and they were so I had my sister send me some samples, and these are the little taste testing samples, and honestly I wasn't overly impressed with any of those either. So maybe I'll have to stick to cold black tea. Yeah, but it's almost spring, so that's good. I don't want hot tea in the spring anyway. This, another snow day, so exciting. And Gabriel made a little snowman on the deck. There wasn't a tremendous amount of snow, but he made like probably a 1.5 foot tall snowman out on the deck. He was super cute. I helped him decorate. I didn't help him make it because I don't like to be cold, but I threw the decorations on at the end. That was my contribution. And then one of my students called one of my former students. She was so sweet. I haven't heard from her in a couple years, but turns out she had gone back to Peru and had come back and emailed me. So that was so cute. I loved it. And she's going to make me green chicken one day. It's a Peruvian dish. This is another character from Don't Starve that my son had been playing. So that's the third one. And this is hilarious. We had another snowstorm, and this was the really big southern one. So we got 8 inches of snow, which is not normal here. Like, that's the second largest snowfall we've had. Yeah, a lot of snow. But this is what the snowman looked like after the blizzard. The blizzard. Yeah, and then this is, I had a little online interview at Get It Scrapped with my friend Debbie Hodge. So we were talking about Midori's. And this is my snow day uniform. So I wear these one pair of sweatpants and these little Mary Jane socks. And then I actually had 2 different long sleeve t-shirts that I swapped between. And a scarf. And my son's rubber boots from when he was in the 3rd grade that he outgrew and I wear now. So I put those on if I had to go outside, but I tried not to go outside because, you know, I'm from Florida and I don't drive in snow. It's just how it is. But we had another snow day. I mean, we had, I don't know how many, we were off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Obviously, we were off on the weekend because it's the weekend, but Gabriel and I walked to, there's this little abandoned red farmhouse. It's like really, really old and tiny down the road. So I've been photographing it every season. So I was wanting to get a winter series of photographs with snow on it. So we walked down there, a little 2-mile hike, so I could photograph the little red house. And I had an online crop with some friends that Get It Scrapped. And, oh, this was funny because I made my son lunch and I looked down at the plate and it was all orange. Except somebody pointed out on Instagram that the grilled cheese was kind of black. But, you know, I'm not overly domestic. And, oh, I made him a slushie with Coke and snow and he thought it was fabulous. So it was a really fun day. Sunday, I finally got stir crazy and drove to Subway, but I mean, it was warm. The snow wasn't slippery. And this is a fun little secret project. I finished a couple books. This was a really good one, The Miracle Life of Edgar Mint. It was really quirky. And this one, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite. It didn't even warrant a doodle. I just put a sticker down. My son made the honor roll and we went, and he gets a Chick-fil-A coupon for honor roll each quarter, so we went and used that. And these little stickers, I don't remember what these were about. Something about wanting spring, I'm sure. I'm really into it. Spring needs to get here. Oh, this one, I like this one a lot. This page I didn't really, like, you know, I was behind and I don't really remember writing anything down that I wanted to doodle that day. So one of my chronic things is missing spring, and I'm really ready for the wildflowers to start blooming again. So I found this quote and doodled this, and I like the washi tape. I think that looks cool on there. And then this is, you know, the same concept. I took a picture that I photographed last spring and doodled it. And there's my bee. This one is watercolor. Actually, this one's watercolor too. You know, you watch people do that pretty brush script, and I don't know, I just don't have the patience for it. So I thought I would try watercoloring with print, and it worked a lot better for me. So I just printed it with a watercolor brush and then outlined it with my little pen. So I'm going to try that some more. I like it. I don't really like the contrast between these two pages. This one is so simplistic and this one's more detailed. I like those. And I think these might be my favorite. I really like the way these pages are like all colored. all colored again. I'm really liking this look, so I'll probably do more of it. This was the day of the Challenger, the anniversary of the Challenger disaster. I don't know, that always, like, if you were in the United States when that happened, I mean, every school child in America was watching it live. It's at school when it happened. And it was just something I was trying to explain to my son. Casey was like, what's the big deal? And, but it was really impactful for my generation, I think. And then this is him playing with his two friends that he's really bonded with in middle school. He's in the 6th grade. So I just think it's nice that he's made a couple new friends, because he really, like, in elementary school, he stuck with the same friends that he'd had since he was a baby. So I really like that he's made a couple new friends now. I mean, he's still got all the old ones too, but, you can never have too many friends, in my opinion. And I love this washi tape. I think it's MT Kids. Gorgeous. And then this day, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm Doris Sander over there too. I'm so original. But if you follow me on Instagram, I teach English as a second language, and I teach at the elementary and at the high school. And at our high school, it was basketball homecoming. They call it coming home. And the theme was The Wizard of Oz. So one of my best friends had a Dorothy costume like she made 10 years ago when our kids were babies. And so I borrowed it and wore it, and it was hilarious. And they had a door decoration contest, so I posed in front of all the cool doors, and I don't know, I just had the most fun doing that. But this day was, we're not in Kansas anymore. It was supposed to be tourist themed, but I wore my Dorothy costume. And I like this doodle. I don't know if I can, I added I have a sparkly yellow gel pen, so I added some of that, and I like the way it turned out. And then I wanted to mention too that the doodles are all colored in with my markers, but the backgrounds are watercolored. And I really like the way this one turned out. This is that scene where they're walking to Emerald City, and they walk through the poppies that the witch has put the sleepy powder on. So that's, red and green watercolor, and then I splash some yellow Heidi Swap ink on there. Just flicked it on with the little brush. And then this is my last two. This is a little iPhone app. It's probably on Android too, I don't know. But it's called Neko Atsume. I can't pronounce that properly, I'm sure, but it's just you collect these little cats and you put out toys and food for them, and it's really funny. But my son and I have been playing it nonstop for several weeks. We're kind of off it now, but we had a lot of fun for several weeks with that. So I doodled one of the scenes with the cats that I'd gotten. And then this day, this is the 31st of January, and I had written down lots of notes of things I could doodle, but I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, I want to be done. So I decided to use stickers, because I got a lot of new stickers that I'll show you. I think I'm going to have a haul video and show those soon, but I used stickers from each of my 4 new sticker sheets, and I drew these little frames. I just wrote a real brief doodle about each thing. So Gabriel's dad made us potato tomato soup, and this is the day my stickers came on a Sunday. It was the weirdest thing, because like mail's not delivered on Sundays, so I don't know what that was about, but I liked it. And this one was I'd been chatting with Trisha about Hobonichis, and she's so sweet. And this one is we ate it out back after church, and oh my gosh, like I just about die before I complain about anything. It embarrasses me to complain, but me and my friend got our entire family's meal comped because it was so bad. I mean, Swanee, we were there almost 2 hours before we even got our food. And when we got it, the steak, like we'd both ordered medium. And the steak, you could bounce the fork off the top and it would be like, you know, it just bounced straight off. It was so charred. It was horrible. Anyway, I don't mean to leave on a bad note complaining. How cute is this? Little Red Riding Hood washi tape. I love it. Anyway, I'll be back soon. I have some goodies to share, and I have a couple more flip letters and not flip letters, pocket letters that I made, and another video I want to make. I have like 3 that I need to get done this weekend. Anyway, I will chat with you soon. I'll talk to you later. Bye.